And again, you know, what's important is we all come from the communities, again, that need these resources. And, you know, we're here not only as people that understand the need for change, but who have gone through the experience of growing up in the urban core. And so to speak to that, I'm gonna now take some time to introduce another brother who grew up in Providence, who has risen the ranks of the art of music and hip hop, who is someone that I want to say, and I just want to acknowledge, you know, we hear a lot of stories that glorify our journeys, and it was interesting to me to listen to an interview the other day, and, you know, what he said, you know, I chose the name, AKA Flawless, in a time where, you know, I wanted to be perfect. I wanted everything to be perfect. And in that moment in time, he said, you know, and I realized that may never happen, so we just have to create. We have to create. And that stuck with me, because at the end of the day, the future that we want to see, we need to co-create. So I just want to take some time to introduce Alberto Martinez, AKA Flawless. Thank you so much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here today. I'm here representing Lewis because I believe that there's a lot of systemic change that needs to happen within our city. Growing up from Providence, Rhode Island, there was little to no opportunities coming up for me to at least express myself or find a passion that could change my life the way that it did. I found to see more liquor stores on every corner, more than I could see more opportunities or more schools or more community centers or things for me to do out in my community. I think that our low-income communities are being overlooked. I think that the programs that, you know, the city is creating is not really benefiting us. I think that we need to look deep down inside of these low-income communities and see them as potential for growth. Because I am one of those kids that grew up in the low-income communities, and now I am here ready to make a change for my city. But I had to do that on my own. To be honest, I had to leave this city to go find opportunities. I had to go to Atlanta, Georgia. I had to go to California. I had to go to New York. I had to find ways outside of the city to do so. Not everybody has the resources or the guts to, you know, take that kind of risk and move to another state. But we don't need that. We don't need to have that. We can have those same resources here in Rhode Island. We need to invest in the creators and the next generation of creators that are going to make a change. We also need police reform. I think that police training needs to be adjusted to handle such situations that they are coming across, where these police brutality situations are happening. I think it all starts with the training. It all starts with the training. I do not want to knock my fellow police officers, you know, because I feel like we do need a certain form of protection within our communities. I don't think defunding the police completely is the answer. I think we need to retrain these police officers and train better the new police officers coming up in the next generations to be able to handle these situations. Hire more police officers that look like us, that are from our communities, that know how to handle our situations in that community because they are from them communities. They know how to deal with that kind of hostility because, you know, let's face it, we have a little bit of a regressive side, right? So if you're not from where we're from, you might get intimidated and you might be scared. A lot of these police officers are scared. Let's not be tricked here. We need them to be trained properly so they can handle these situations better. Education is another thing that I would like to address. We need to teach these kids coming into high school how to build their credit, how to buy a home, how to establish a small business. These are things that we need the generations moving forward to understand. Christopher Columbus discovered America? No, he didn't. But that's what they're teaching our kids. And I learned a lot of things in school that I am not using today. So we also need to adjust the education system going into high school and prepare these kids for adulthood, prepare these kids for universities, prepare these kids for college. We need to really educate these children instead of teaching them things that we're really not going to use in the future. So those are the things that I would really like to see. I'm here with Lewis. I'm representing him. I believe in him. I believe that he can bring that change if we all come together. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to bring that change and help this city in any way that I can. Thank you so much. My name is Flawless. I appreciate you guys.